You know what's better than one game of Front Royal Cardinals baseball in a day? How about 2 games of Front Royal Cardinals baseball today? That's right, it's game 2 of the doubleheader here between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals right here at Bing Crosby Stadium here in Front Royal, Virginia. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back in, or welcome in for the first time today. My name is Ben Golding, and I'll be on play-by-play tonight here for tonight's game between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals. For those of you who missed game 1, the Cardinals were on it from the word go, as their bats were on it from the start and stayed on it. They won that game 10-1, the final score there. Jack Butler got the win, and the loss went to Nick Bell, as the Cardinals look to get both wins here in this doubleheader. As the clouds are starting to roll in a bit darker. It was a bright and sunny earlier for today's game, for the first game, a bit darker now. Cardinals come into this game, they're now 13-11. As for the River Bandits, they are now down to 10-12. Taking a look at the standings, the Strasburg Express lead the way at 16-6. The Charlottesville Tom Sox are in second at 13-7. The Harrisburg Turks have third at 13-10. The Winchester Royals are in fourth at 12-10. The Front Royal Cardinals have 5th at 13-11. The Covington Lumberjacks have 6th at 10-9. We have a two-way. Percival Cannons are in 7th at 10-11. The Woodstock River Bandits are in 8th at 10-12. The Newmarket Rebels have 9th at 10-13. The Waynesboro Generals are in 10th at 8-15. The Culpeper Cavaliers are in 11th at 9-14. And the Stanton Braves are in the bottom of the pack at 7-14. So a great pitching game there from the Cardinals in Game 1. River Bandits had to go through 3. Did not have a great outing on the mound for them as they look to try and rebound here in Game 2. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for both sides. First, taking a look at the River Bandits. Let's take a look at who's pitching for them tonight here for Game 2. Pitching is going to be number 12, Alex Walsh, out of the University of Miami. Walsh is a sophomore originally from Boynton Beach, Florida. He is a lefty, so could be a little different here for the Cardinals. He is 0-1 this season with a 4.9 ERA. Pitched in 3 games and started 2. He's pitched for 11 innings, gotten 8 strikeouts, given up 4 walks and 12 hits. His loss was in his last game against the Harrisburg Turks, where they lost 5-2. Taking a look now over at the starting lineup here tonight for the River Bandits here for Game 2. Batting first is going to be number 6, the left fielder R.J. Stinson. Stinson is from William Carey University, a senior from Marion, Arkansas. Batting second is going to be number 8, the designated hitter, Hunter Smith. Smith is from Warrenton County Junior College, a junior from Spring, Texas. Batting third is going to be the center fielder, number 7, Tomas Sanchez. Sanchez is from Texas Wesleyan University, a senior from DeWitt, Virginia. Batting fourth is going to be number 31, the right fielder, Preston Ratliff. Ratliff is also from William Carey University, a senior from Sidwell, Louisiana. Batting fifth is going to be the first baseman, number 36, Ryan Wilson. Wilson is from Middle Georgia College, a junior from Eastman, Georgia. Batting sixth is going to be the second baseman, number 26, Caleb Studevant. Studevant is from the University of Pittsburgh, a freshman from Stevens, Pennsylvania. Batting seventh is going to be the catcher, number 14, Robbie O'Neill. O'Neill is from Old Dominion University, a senior from Winterville, North Carolina. Batting eighth is going to be the third baseman, number 33, Austin Ford. Ford is from Folsom Lake College, a freshman from Ukiah, California. And batting ninth is going to be the shortstop, number 10, Preston Joy. Joy is from Valdosta State University, a senior from Valdosta, Georgia. And that is the starting lineup tonight here for the River Bandits. We're going to flip things over and take a look at the Cardinals starting lineup here tonight for Game 2. Pitching tonight for the Cardinals is going to be Rain Watson. Watson is 1-2 this season with a 7.65 ERA through 5 games. He started all 5, so he's a regular starter here for the Cardinals. He's pitched in 20 innings, gotten 23 strikeouts, given up 18 walks and 18 hits. His win was over the Covington Lumberjacks, so they won that game 5-3 on June 13th. His 2 losses came against the Percival Cannons on opening day, where they lost 4-13, and against the Harrisburg Turks, where they lost on June 27th, 11-1. So looking to bounce back after his last start. As we see Clint Marsh and Mike Bocock, the managers of both teams, coming together for the manager meeting. Second time they've done that today. The starting line here for the Cardinals is as followed. Batting first is going to be the center fielder, number 19, Blaze O'Sabin. O'Sabin is from Georgia Gwinnett College, a senior from Warrenton, Virginia. Batting second is going to be the designated hitter. Yes, the designated hitter, number 12, Brody Popple. Popple is from Florida A&M, a junior from Tallahassee, Florida. Batting third is going to be the third baseman, number 5, Drew Camp. campus from Longwood University, a senior from South Chesterfield, Virginia. Batting fourth is going to be the catcher, number 30, Mason Mosley. Mosley is from the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, a sophomore from Valdez, North Carolina. Batting fifth is going to be the left fielder, number 20, Nick Capozzi. Capozzi is from Gardner-Webb University, a junior from Columbus, North Carolina. Batting sixth is going to be the shortstop, number 17, Mike McAloos. McAloos is from Florida Southwestern State, a sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida. Batting seventh is going to be the right fielder, number 24, Cam Douglas. Douglas is from Georgia State University, a senior from Woodstock, Georgia. Batting eighth is going to be the first baseman, number 7, Carter Ruff. Ruff is from Gardner-Webb University, a junior from Fayetteville, Georgia. And batting ninth, rounding out the lineup, is going to be the second baseman, number 1, Hayden Harris. Harris is from Longwood University, a senior from Mechanicsville, Virginia. And that is the lineup for both sides. Game one, we saw a massive saw the bats really on fire from both sides. Cardinals were able to get 11 hits. River Bandits, I believe, were around 7, but still big bats from both sides. We expect to see the same from both sides. For this game two, the Cardinals are in the white pants with the red jerseys and the red and white hats. The River Bandits are in their orange T-shirts with their gray pants and the green and orange hats.
We would like everyone to please squeeze in as much as possible. There are people still coming in.
As we have a quick message here from our commissioner. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Robert W. Bowman Jr., the commissioner of the Valley Baseball League, would like to take this opportunity to welcome you back for the second game of this Valley Baseball League contest between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals. The Valley Baseball League takes great pride in providing a fan-friendly family atmosphere at all its ballparks. To enhance this atmosphere, we ask that all fans abide by the Valley Baseball League Code of Conduct posted throughout the ballpark. We hope you enjoy this evening's ballgame, and thank you for support of the Front Royal Cardinals and the Woodstock River Bandits, and of course, the Valley Baseball League. We also have to give a few shout-outs to some of our sponsors tonight. Tonight's game sponsor is the Rotary Club of Front Royal and the Rotary Club of Warren County. Thank you for your sponsoring of the Front Royal Cardinals. We also like to give a shout-out to our broadcast sponsor tonight, Next Home Realty Select, and a little message from them. As a full-time realtor with Next Home Realty Select and a Front Royal native, Donna Muller prides herself on offering personal service before, during, and after the transaction. Knowledge, commitment, honesty, expertise, and professionalism are the cornerstone of her business. She's had the pleasure of being a realtor for the past 20 years. Her love of the Shenandoah Valley shines in her business. Don't make another move without her. Call at 540-622-4278. She looks forward to working with you to purchase your next home or sell your current home. I also would like to give a shout out to our people that are helping out in the concession stand tonight, Angie Moore and Crystal Klein. Angie Moore is running for the clerk of the county here of Warren County, and then Crystal Klein is running for the Warren County Sheriff. So Angie Moore for the clerk of Warren County and Crystal Klein for the sheriff. Thank you for helping out in our concession stand here tonight. As we are almost set to go here in Front Row, the clouds have come down. It's a bit darker here. It was bright and sunny here for game one, but now it's a lot darker as the clouds have really kind of come down, blocking the sun out, but we're still going to keep going. It is a packed house here for game two of this doubleheader. As we are all set to go, there will be fireworks after this game, so a lot to go here today. A lot happening around the rest of the Valley League is as followed. Right now, we have some games happening right now. Right now, the Winchester Royals lead against the Harrisburg Turks 4-3 in the top of the seventh. The Covington Lumberjacks lead against the Newmarket Rebels 2-0 in the top of the third. As they're already in game two, as game one between the Lumberjacks and Rebels ended 7-0 for the Lumberjacks. The Percival Cannons and the Culpeper Cavaliers are currently in a rain delay in Culpeper. They were tied at 2-2 when that game was delayed. The Stanton Braves and the Strasburg Express are about to get going, as that game will be starting at 7 at First Bank Park. And the Waynesboro Generals and the Charlottesville Tom Sox are about to get going as well, as that game will be happening at CHO Airport Field. The Percival Cannons and the Culpeper Cavaliers are supposed to have their second game of their doubleheader start at 7:30. Whether that happens or not, we will see, just because of the current rain delay that they are in. We're about to have game two of the doubleheader here between the Front Royal Cardinals and the Woodstock River Bandits. The head coach of the Front Royal Cardinals is Clint Marsh. Assistant coaches Dylan Stoll and Jorge Ramirez. The head coach of the Woodstock River Bandits is Mike Bocock, with assistant coaches Rick Crushore, Aaron Ford, and Mason Mitchell. As we now take a moment to rise for the playing of our national anthem and the presenting of our colors.
As presenting the national colors today. The Joint Color Guard, composed of members of the Warren County Fire Department, Front Row Police, and Warren County Sheriff's Office. And now singing the national anthem, Mr. Michael Williams of the Rotary Club of Front Royal.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And also joining the Cardinals out there doing the national anthem, we'd like to welcome the Front Royal Little League 10-year-old All-Stars, who will be heading to states in Abingdon, Virginia.
As we are all set to go here from Front Royal Woodstock tonight, like I mentioned, in the orange shirts tonight. The Cardinals are in their red. So we're going to have the first pitch here in just a moment. As the guys in the maroon, that is the Front Royal Little League All-Stars who are going to the state tournament here very soon. A great pitch there. That's why he's the pitcher. A strike there. Cardinals field lineup is as followed. We have Watson on the mound tonight. Mosey's at catcher, Ruff's at first, Harris second, Camp third, McAloos is at shortstop, Capozzi's out in left field, O'Sabin's in center, and you have Douglas out in right field as we are all set to go here from Bing Crosby Stadium for Game 2 of this doubleheader here between the Front Royal Cardinals and the Woodstock River Bandits. Like I mentioned, the Cardinals were able to take Game 1 10-1, and they're looking to do the same here, get 2 wins here today. Again, this is going to be a 7-inning game, so it's going to be fast, it's going to be quick, there's going to be a little higher sense of urgency because you're not going to be playing as much. So getting those runs early and often is going to be the critical. Cardinals, they had an explosion in Game 1, going for 7 runs in the 4th. As Watson is getting all set to go, looking to get some redemption for him after his last outing against the Turks, where it did not go well. We were able to determine he got pulled after 3 innings. He had a blister, so we were unsure what happened because he did get pulled. It was a blister on his throwing hand. He's a lefty as well, so we're going to have a little lefty-lefty battle here to see how things go. I'm intrigued to see this. We know what Watson can do. Walsh is another great pitcher as well that the River Bandits have in their arsenal. 2 pitchers that we know can get it done on the mound. Pocock decided to throw out Walsh. Mars put out Watson. A great lefty-lefty matchup they're going to have tonight. I do think we'll see a lot of hits as well because the Cardinals and River Bandits both have a ton of big bats in their lineup that can really explode out of nowhere and make things really interesting for them. And this could be a big game, and a game of who can strike first, because in Game 1, the River Bandits struck first, but then the Cardinals were right behind them as they were able to get 2 runs in the first to take the lead, and then they did not look back as they were able to make it a 10-1 final score, and they're looking to do the same here. Put the pressure on as well. As we are all set to go, as this is going to be R.J. Stinson coming up to bat.
The River Bandits in the top half of the first. From William Carey University, the left fielder, number 6.
R.J. Stinson is the left fielder. In game one, he went 2 for 3, and he led off the game with a triple. Looking to do the same here on Watson as game 2 is underway. The first pitch from Watson is in there for a strike. First pitch is in at 7:05 p.m. And it is an 0-1 count here for Watson. Watson, a guy that when he is on, and he is really hard to find. And that one's a little chopper that gets over to the second baseman. The throw to first is in there in plenty of time. That was Harris on that ball, and it is a quick first out there for the Cardinals. Took a little hop that Harris was able to collect very quickly and get there to get the throw in plenty of time for the first out of the inning. As here comes Hunter Smith now. He's playing a designated hitter tonight. In game one, Smith was in center field, and that first pitch is in there for a strike. Good pitch there by Watson getting the lower corner of the zone. He was 0 for 2 with the walk in game one. The River Bandits bats were quiet as Jack Butler put on a show for 6 innings. And that one's lined and foul down the right field side. Just barely foul, just barely outside of the first base line. 0-2 quickly the count here on Smith. Watson looking to get settled down quickly, get 3 quick outs. And the on-deck circle is Tomas Sanchez right now. But before Sanchez can bat, it's going to be here with Smith. The pitch by Watson is just off the plate for a ball. It'll go to 1-2 now. 1-2 with 1 out here for Watson. After he got pulled from the Turks game early because of that blister, that pitch is just too low. Did not bite on that curveball. 2-2 the count now. Here on Smith as Watson's trying to see if Smith will bite on any of his breaking balls. The pitch here from Rain, and that one's a big swing and a miss by Smith. And Watson is dealing here very quickly. 2 batters up, 2 batters down. Stinson gets a ground out. Smith gets a strikeout. And that's the way you want to start here if you're Watson, to try and follow up Jack Butler, who had a great outing, by putting your first 2 guys down. Here comes Tomas Sanchez now. Sanchez playing out in center field tonight. He was 1 for 3 in that first game, and he got caught at second, got picked off there to end the first inning. River Bandits as a whole just need their bats to play better. First pitch, big swing and a miss there by Sanchez. Make it 0-1 here for Watson. A good start to this at-bat for him. He looks like he's quickly found that strike zone. Pitch here is check swing, called strike. The home umpire said he went, and it is now quickly 0-2, and this is the kind of situation that Watson wants to be in right now. This is how he was able to dictate the at-bat against Smith. The pitch here from Watson, sent high into center field. O'Sabin tracking, and O'Sabin will have it for the 3rd out of the inning. River Bandits go 1-2-3 here in the first inning, and Bing Crosby Stadium is quickly buzzing. Watson on it right away. Cardinals up to bat when we come back. Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com. Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs, as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412. Rain Watson made that first inning look easy, and now Alex Walsh has to try and find a way to follow that up, as we'll get to see now the other side of this lefty-lefty battle. The River Bandits field is as followed. You have Walsh on the mound, O'Neill's at catcher, Wilson first, Stuyvesant is at second, Ford's at third, Joy's at shortstop, Stinson's in left, Sanchez is in center field, and Ratliff is over in right field. And leading off for the Cardinals here is going to be Blaze O'Sabin starting off. And the Cardinals bats, they were rolling from the word go. As soon as they were up to bat in the first inning, they got 2 runs in to quickly set the tone. That's a little chopper that gets to the shortstop. The throw to first is in there in time for the first out of the inning. That was Joy being able to collect that one up very quickly, and O'Sabin is quickly down for out number 1. As now it's going to be Brody Popple. Popple, he was the catcher in game 1, but now he's moved to designated hitter because Watson, he prefers to pit. Him and Mosley are just there. That's a good pitching catch-up duo that they like to, that the Cardinals like. So they like to have Mosley there, and that one is fouled off there by Popple. We know every pitcher has their preferred catcher. We have 4 great catchers here in Front Royal. We have Ryan Becker, Brock Mercado, Mason Mosley, and Brody Popple. The pitch here from Walsh, and that one's in the dirt collected there by O'Neill. Another example of that, we have O'Neill in here for Walsh, but we had Brady Whitaker in for the catcher in the first game, and that one is in there for a ball. It will be 2-1 now. Popple looking to definitely try and get the momentum going here. As that pitch is in there for a strike, it'll go to 2-2 now. A good pitch there by Walsh. He's looking to settle in the same way that Watson was able to. And that one is lined into right field, going back, and it is foul. You felt that one. It did. If it was fair, it could have been gone, but it went foul, so we're going to stay here at 2-2. That one was hit hard, and you could hear the crowd here at Bing Crosby Stadium just gasp for a second, think that it was going to be out of here, but unfortunately it was not, as the lights have already come on here at the Bing, and that's a little chopper that goes foul. We're going to stay right here at 2-2 right now here for Brody Popple. As the Bing is packed here. Fireworks coming at the end of the game tonight is buzzing. Everyone is here, and everyone is excited. With July 4th tomorrow, the pitch here from Walsh. That one is sent high into right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. First base hit of the day for Popple. It dropped right in front of Ratliff. A little blooper that was able to get in there, and Popple is the first base runner aboard here for the Cardinals. The no-hitter's gone there for Walsh after only 2 batters. This is going to bring up now Drew Camp. Camp, another guy who's really got it rolling for the Cardinals in game 1. Camp went 1 for 3, but got a walk as well. I mean, 11 hits in 7 innings. That's got to say something about how they were rolling. That first ball is in there for a ball, 1-0. The entire lineup was just finding the ball, being able to put the ball in there. And no home runs because of our pesky net, but the Cardinals, they were on as they're going to check up on Popple, and he is safe over there at first. The bats were rolling. The River Bandits, they had a strong first game, the triple and double, but after that, their bats were quiet the rest of the game. Could not find anything to really get rolling. Had a few singles every once in a while, but were very quiet. And that one sent a mile high into right field in foul territory, but will be out of play. So it will be now going to a 1-1 count here on Camp. 1-1 with 1 out here for Drew Camp with Brody Popple, the designated hitter on first right now, getting the single. Then you have big bat Mason Mosley, the catcher in the on-deck circle. Mosley currently the best bat the Cardinals have, batting .326. As they check up on Popple again, he is safe. Popple, so far this season, he has stolen 3 bags. The leading guy in stolen bases is Blaze O'Sabin with 11. That one is upstairs for a ball, 2-1. Blaze is really fast as he's stolen 11 bags, but right behind him is Daniel Stevens, who played in game 1 but isn't playing now with 9. Drew Camp also up there. He has 9 as well, so a very fast guy in Camp at the plate. That one is downstairs for a ball, make it 3-1. That was a fastball that missed there by Walsh. And they'll now go to a 3-1 count. As this is the last game the Cardinals, everyone in the Valley League will be playing as they have July 4th and 5th off. That one hit into center field and down for a base hit. That's going to be Sanchez collecting it up in center field. Here comes Popple. Popple, no, going to be held up there at third. The throw in by Sanchez was a missile, but the crowd loves to see that. Camp with the double. getting himself to second, sending Popple to third, and bringing up the biggest bat that the Cardinals have had right now here in Mason Mosley, one of the All-Stars in their lineup. And what a hit there. Popple looked like he was about to go, but Clint Marsh, who's the third base coach along with as the head coach, threw up the stop sign right away. We saw Sanchez have a missile from right field in game one, being able to deny Camp to have a few tag-ups, and Popple had to put on the brakes hard there. But now it's Mason Mosley with runners on second and third. A big chance. First pitch in the dirt for a ball. And this is a huge chance for Mosley here. Mosley, like I mentioned, batting .326 this season. 14 hits, 10 runs, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and 12 walks to this point in the season. So he has been on the ball. There's a reason why he's an all-star. That one is in there for a strike, a good slider, 1-1. You have Camp over at second right now, Popple at third. Camp's had a lot of clutch hits. He had big ones in the first game, and that's another big one here to get Mosley up. That one lined and foul as it goes into the net. 1-2 the count here for Mosley. Bing Crosby Stadium is buzzing when a big hit's made. I can barely even hear myself because it's so loud here right now. That could have an impact on Woodstock's ability to play with how loud this crowd could be getting. The pitch here from Walsh is a little chopper there by Mosley. That was grabbed by the second baseman. Throw over to first at Wilson is in there in plenty of time. That was Stuart Van making that play there on Mosley to get the second out right there. And now there are 2 outs here as it's going to be Nick Capozzi coming out. Capozzi is .233 batting average so far this season with 14 hits. Cardinals have a big chance here to possibly be able to get some runs in. Do not want to leave them stranded here. We've seen that be a problem before. Do not want that to become a problem today. Have 2 runners in scoring position right now. The pitch here from Walsh, and that's a big swing and a miss there by Capozzi. 0-1 the count here on Capozzi from Walsh. Walsh's longest outing was 6 innings where he lost that game to the Turks on June 28th. That was the last time we saw him. Both pitchers trying to get some redemptions after they took losses. That one is lined right back on my face, but foul. 0-2 now, as O'Neill thought he might have a chance of grabbing that, but no. 0-2 here on Capozzi. Walsh looking for that first strikeout here of the night. Any blooper into the outfield could definitely score a run. 0-2 with 2 outs. The pitcher from Walsh upstairs. O'Neill had to reach up to grab it. Was expecting was to make sure it didn't get past him as it looked like Popple and Camp were about ready to run, but O'Neill was able to grab it just in time. 1-2 now. That's Walsh is getting set, trying to get out of this inning, and that one's lined right back in my face again. 1-2 with 2 outs still. I swear I don't talk badly about Capozzi. I don't know why he's sending these foul balls right back at my face, but it is not appreciated, but that's why we also have a net. Still 1-2 here for Capozzi against Walsh. The pitch here from Walsh. Big swing and a miss to end the inning. Foul tip called by the umpire. Does not matter. Strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. Popple and Camp both stranded at second and third after 1 inning. We're tied at 0 here between Woodstock and Front Royal. Don't go anywhere. At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services. Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to CNC Frozen Treat today to see what the hype is all about. Top of the second here in front row. Watson back out there as he has Ratliff, Wilson, and Studevant all due up. First pitch there on Ratliff is in there for a ball. Watson went 1-2-3 against the River Bandits in the first. Looking to do the same here. Ratliff is from William Carey University, and that one is in the dirt for a ball as Watson's looking to settle in now. Had a very strong first. Got Bing Crosby Stadium buzzing. Got everyone excited here, but and is looking to try and follow it up here with another strong inning. Like I mentioned, this place is packed here tonight. That one sent a mile high into right field, but going foul and into the concourse. Maybe a lucky fan will be able to grab that one. Certainly not me, though. And it's just a reminder, all of our foul balls tonight are sponsored by Angie Moore. That pitch by Watson is sent a mile high. Mosley on it. Mosley tracking, and he will have it for the out right there in foul territory. Mosley was on it right away, and he gets Ratliff down for the first out here of this second inning. Like I mentioned, this crowd is loving what they're seeing here out of this Cardinal team so far. Miss an opportunity in first, but they will be back. As now it's going to be Ryan Wilson up now from Middle Georgia College. He's at first base now. First pitch is in there for a ball there from Watson. 1-0 very quickly. In the top of the second here at the Bing. Here in Front Royal, Virginia. This was the site of the All-Star game not too long ago. Pitch from Watson is fouled into the netting. 1-1 right now here with one out here on Wilson. After Wilson, it's going to be Studevant that will be up next. Watson 1-1 kicks and deals a ball. A curveball that was just inside. Make it 2-1. Again, so much red, white, and blue here. Everyone's being patriotic. It's July 4th tomorrow. We got some fireworks here tonight. It's a great day to be at Bing Crosby. And that one's lined back and foul again into the netting. 2-2. Watson seems to be in complete control right now, really being able to dictate these at-bats to this point. Already has one strikeout. He was able to get Smith the strikeout swinging. The pitch here from Watson, and that's a big swing and a miss. Make it 2 now. Wilson goes down swinging for the second strikeout of the night. And Watson is on it here to start. Already 2 outs here in the top of the second. He seems under control, calm, cool, and collected so far. As here comes, it's going to be Caleb Studevant from the University of Pittsburgh. Watson kicks and deals the first pitch, and Studevant takes it in there for a strike. 0-1 as Watson accidentally lost his hat there. 0-1 the count here for Watson as he is looking really strong right now. After he got pulled early against the game against the Turks for a blister, that pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Studevant not biting on any of the breaking balls. 1-1 now. Cardinals already have 2 hits to show in that first inning, but stranded both runners. 1-1 the count here for Watson with 2 outs, trying to end this second inning quickly. That pitch in there for a strike. That curveball was able to just barely get the inside part of the zone. 1-2 now here for Watson against Studevant. Rain Watson kicks and deals. That one hit into left field, and it will drop for a base hit. As Capozzi will collect that one up. That's the first base hit of the day here for the River Bandits. No-hitter here for Watson today. Studevant gets the first base hit of the day. And that's going to bring up the catcher here for the Woodstock River Bandits in Robbie O'Neill. O'Neill, we didn't see him in Game 1. This season he has a .222 batting average. He's had 1 run off of 2 hits. He's only had 9 at-bats. This is only the 4th game he's played in this season, and he has struck out 6 times. So over about 66% of the time we've seen him, he's struck out. And if he isn't striking out, he's getting a base hit. As that first pitch was upstairs for a ball, make it 1-0. You have Studevant hanging out at first right now. Watson kicks and deals, and that one's outside for a ball. Check swing didn't go. 2-0. O'Neill is from Old Dominion University, originally from Winterville, North Carolina, so not far away. 2-0 here for Watson. He is trying to end this inning right here. The pitch here from Watson is sent a mile high into center field and is going to drop for a base hit right there. Collected up by O'Saban. There will now be runners on the corners. It looked like Harris was trying to be able to make the play but could not. O'Neill gets the first. Stuyvesant was able to get over to third successfully, and it's back-to-back hits here for the River Bandits. And here comes Austin Ford from Folsom Lake College. He's also a pitcher as well. Ford this season has been batting .077. This is his seventh game, 13 at-bats, and only one hit to show to this point of the season. With runners on the corners, Watson trying to get out of trouble. First pitch, big swing and a miss there by Ford. Ford also has a walk and has been hit once and has struck out 8 times. You have O'Neill hanging out at first. You have Stuyvesant at third, 90 feet away from opening this game. There goes O'Neill, and they're not even going to try to get him. No, that's great awareness there by Mosley, knowing that Stuyvesant would be able to come in to score. You just let O'Neill take that base. It's now 0-2. You don't need to get the out at second. You can be able to just get this out here and end things right here. Watson kicks and deals, and that pitch just barely upstairs. Fastball just off, too high. 1-2 now. 1-2 with 2 outs here for Rain Watson, trying to get out of the second inning, giving up no damage. With Joy in the on-deck circle here for the River Bandits. Pitch here from Watson. Big swing and a miss there by Ford, and that will end the inning. River Bandits strand 2 and are not able to get anyone home as the score remains Front Royal 0, Woodstock 0.
At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the Volunteer Fire Department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag #LiveLikeLogan.
Are you looking for the perfect home? Longtime board member of the Front Royal Cardinals, Donna Muller, is your next home realty select expert. With 20 years of being a realtor, Donna is here to assist you with all of your real estate needs. Give her a call today at 540-622-4278. As due up for the Cardinals is going to be Michael McAloo's Cam Douglas and then Carter Ruff. As the Cardinals looking to cash in as Walsh is back out there for a second inning of work. First pitch is in there in the dirt for a ball. They'll go to 1-0. McAloo's one of the 3 brand new Cardinals that have been added to this roster since the All-Star break, and that's a big swing to miss there by McAloo's. Make it 1-1 now. McAloo's has been batting .286. This is only his 3rd game so far this season, so not a lot of action to this point. 1-1. The pitch here from Walsh. That one's a little chopper over the third baseman. The throw to first is in there in time. That was Ford being able to collect that up and get it over to Wilson in plenty of time for that first out of the inning right here. As now it's going to be Cam Douglas coming up. Douglas has been a huge bat ever since he came back from his injury. Currently batting .321 right now here for Front Royal. He didn't play in Game 1. Looking to see if he can make something happen in Game 2. That first pitch is in there for a ball. As it looks like Alex Walsh has really settled down here, looking a lot more under control now here in the second inning. Looks like the crowd and the pressure got to him a bit in the first, as that one's in there for a 2-0 count now. Make sure you follow the Cardinals on Instagram at Front Royal Cardinals to stay up to date on the Cardinals inside and outside the stadium. Pitch here from Walsh is a little chopper that is hit foul into the netting right at my face. Third time that's been right at my face, 2-1. Going to throw it back up the Instagram for you guys. Again, it's at Front Royal Cardinals for the Instagram. Pitch here from Walsh is in the dirt. Make it 3-1 now. Again, lefty-lefty battle. Rain Watson from Florida Southwestern State. Alex Walsh from the University of Miami. Payoff pitch from Walsh is a little chopper. That is fair. Down the left field side. Collected up by the left fielder. Douglas going to be putting on the brakes at first base. But he is successfully aboard. Barely got past on third base. I thought it was going to be foul, but it stayed fair. And Douglas is successfully aboard at first, and he has wheels. He's stolen. Yeah, he's had 2 stolen bases, but could definitely move. As here comes Carter Ruff now. Ruff had a down start to his season here in Front Royal. Had 0 as his batting average for a while, but then all of a sudden woke up and has been one of the more consistent bats here for Front Royal and has really been on the mark as of lately. First pitch there from Walsh is upstairs for a ball, make it 1-0. Douglas makes a third hit here tonight for the Cardinals to this point. And we're only through 1 1/3 inning. The Cardinals already have 3 hits to show. And that one's in the dirt. Way missed. Almost at Ruff's foot from the looks of it. Make it 2-0. As Bing Crosby Stadium is absolutely packed and not an open seat to show right now. 2-0 here for Walsh against Ruff. And you have Harris in the on-deck circle. Say, check up on Douglas. He is safe. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome into Bing Crosby Stadium here in Front Royal, Virginia. I'm Ben Goldring, joining you tonight here for this game. That pitch is inside. Ruff had to jump out of the way, 3-0. We're here at Bing Crosby Stadium here in Front Royal, Virginia. Current score is 0-0. Thank you for joining us, whether you're on the Stretch Internet or on the Royal Examiner. 3-0 the pitch. Pitch here from Walsh. Inside, called strike. Barely got the zone. O'Neill lost it and had to go run up to grab it. But Douglas was not making the run to second. Sturdivant was making his way over to second, but Douglas did not even try to make a move. 3-1 is Ruff. One ball away from getting walked to first. With 1 out right now, and Douglas still over at first base. Pitch here from Walsh. Now it's a little chopper that goes foul. I thought that was about to be a fair ball and could have easily resulted in a double play, but no, umpires say foul. So 3-2 now. Full count. Walsh able to battle back after falling behind 3-0. Make it a 3-2 full count now here with 1 out. Douglas at first right now as the sun is starting to poke its way through the clouds, trying to get some sunlight in here at the Bing. And that one's lined back on my face and foul as it hits the netting again. Full count here for Carter Ruff. Ruff right now is batting .217. He's gotten 10 hits off of 46 at-bats. Pitch here from Walsh, and that one is lined right at the shortstop and grabbed. The throw over to first. Try to get Douglas lined right at the shortstop. That was Joy on that end of that. Just unlucky there for Ruff because it was a strong hit, but Joy was right there. And now here comes Hayden Harris, the second baseman. Harris had his first Valley League game earlier today, and in that game, he went 2 for 4, so currently batting .500, and it was definitely a good bat that Clint Marsh loves to have now. That one lined down foul down the left field side. So it's going to be 0-1 now here with 2 outs. Douglas remains at first, could not get anywhere as that ball from Ruff was lined right at Joy over at shortstop. I could barely hear myself. It's so loud here at Bing Crosby Stadium. It is buzzing. And a run scored here from the Cardinals would absolutely destroy the roof on this place. 0-1 right now here with 2 outs as Walsh taking a long second to think and delivers. That one sent in the left field and grabbed by the left fielder Stinson to end the inning right there. Cardinals stram Douglas as that will end the second inning of play here in Front Royal. The score is Woodstock 0, Front Royal 0. We'll be right back.
If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to CNC Frozen Treat today to see what the hype is all about. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. The local Front Royal State Farm agent is Ellen Adders, and she can be reached at 540-635-3336. State Farm is a proud sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals. In 1968, the Concerned Hotline was created to combat the high suicide rate in Winchester, as it was double the national average at the time. Their mission is to help those in a time of need and create a welcoming community for these people. Concerned Hotline relies on donations and volunteers to be able to continue their operation at the scale they are. So far, they have served over 200,000 just in the Winchester and Front Royal areas alone. If you are interested in volunteering for this fantastic organization or want to donate, please visit concernedhotline.org.
Welcome back. Top of the third. The rain has started here in Front Royal. It's raining. It looks like a light shower. I'm indoors, so I can't really feel the rain, but we're going to keep going. As here comes Preston Joy up to bat. As Watson is back out there for another inning of work. First pitch from Watson. Big swing and a miss there. Make it 0-1. So it's lightly raining. Not enough to really stop the game yet, but it is a packed house. That one is lined way high. Camp trying to track it, and it will be foul out of play. It'll quickly go to 0-2. Watson so far has looked really strong here through 2 innings, looking to try and keep the momentum going here. With Joy, the last man he hasn't faced yet, and he fouls that one off. He'll stay at 0-2. After Joy, it's going to be Stinson and Smith as they are both due up. Watson takes a second, kicks, and deals upstairs pitch. Fastball that was way up there. 1-2 now. As the rain, it's hard to really tell. I can definitely see the rain. I can't really tell how hard it's coming down, but it's definitely not coming down hard enough to stop the game. That's a big swing and a miss. Foul tip call, does not matter. Strike 3 anyways. 4th strike on the night here for Watson as we head back to the top of the order here for the River Bandits, and it's going to be R.J. Stinson.
Now batting number 6.
Stinson, last time we saw him, Stinson grounded out to the second baseman, Harris. A few dates to keep in mind here for Front Royal as we have some big promotions coming up. July 9th is going to be Cardinal Camp T-shirt day. As that pitch is in there for a strike. Good curveball. July 10th is Happy Monday Night. July 13th is brought to you by State Farm. It will be the State Farm Night at the Ballpark with free admission, a ton of activities and games. July 14th will be the Logan Miatico Foundation Night as that one is outside for a ball. Then July 19th is the Warren County Employee Night. Just a few dates to keep in mind as the Cardinals are in the second half of their season and the playoffs are very quickly approaching. 1-1 the count here for Watson against Stinson. The pitch here from Watson is in there for a strike, a strong curveball. And like I mentioned, everyone has off tomorrow and Wednesday. We'll be back in action on Thursdays. We're approaching about 2.5-ish weeks to go here very soon, here left in the regular season, and a lot of baseball still to go as it is anyone's race right now. The pitch from Watson lined hard into right field. Douglas able to get there, though, for the second out of the inning. A hard liner into right field, but Douglas on it right away for out number 2. And now that's going to bring up Smith as the rain looks like it's starting to come down a bit harder. The roof that we have here doesn't cover the entire stands. It covers a good chunk, but everyone here that's out in the rain is sticking it out right now. That one sent a mile high, and that's the shortstop calling it off. That's McAloose, and McAloose has it to end the inning. Cardinals are able to get the River Bandits to go 1, 2, 3. Just what Watson needed as he is really cruising now here. Still 0-0.
As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit Brody Michael Foundation.
Welcome back. Bottom of the third. O'Sabin, Popple, and Camp all due up as Walsh continues his outing. Rain continuing to fall here in Front Royal. O'Sabin jumps on the first pitch, and it is going hard into right field and hard foul and out of play. It looks like it's like a steady shower of rain right now, but like I mentioned, not enough to stop this game. As we're going to keep going, we're trying to get this game in. We do not want to be postponing more Cardinals games. And that one's a little chopper and grabbed by the third baseman. Throw to first is in there just in time. O'Sabin, we know, has wheels, but Ford able to just get that play in time for the first out of the inning. And so far, what I thought was going to be a batting duel has quickly turned into a pitching duel quickly here. As now it's going to be Brody Popple. Popple got a single and then got stranded at third in the first inning. Cardinals have stranded a runner in both innings to this point. As urgency is definitely high. As remember, it's only a 7-inning game, and we're already in the bottom of the third, so we're almost halfway done as that first pitch is in there for a ball. The next pitch here from Walsh is in there for a strike. Barely got the bottom half of the zone. And Walsh really speeding up now, going quick on his pitches. That one fouled off there by Popple. So the River Bandits and Cardinals are back in action on Thursday. The River Bandits have another doubleheader on Thursday against the Covington Lumberjacks on the road. As that one's a little chopper there by Popple over the second baseman. Throw to first in playing time. Now Studevant on that play to make it 2 away now. Like I mentioned, the River Bandits are going to have a doubleheader against the Covington Lumberjacks on Thursday. First game's at 4, second game's at 7. As for the Cardinals, they have also on the road. They will be in Waynesboro playing the Generals. That game at 7. As here comes Drew Camp. He got a double the last time we saw him. Looking to try and follow that up right here. First pitch in there for a ball. Make it 1-0. Walsh really looks like he's starting to settle in after a bumpy first. Watson looking strong as well. That one hit into right field and grabbed by the right fielder. That was Ratliff on that one. And it's a very fast 1, 2, 3 inning here. Through 3 innings, we are locked up at 0. A pitching duel is starting to come out of it. Not what I expected, but always fun to have a pitching duel. We'll be right back.
Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com. Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs as they offer peace of mind one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412.
Welcome back. Top of the fourth, taking a look around the Valley League. Right now, the Culpeper Cavaliers and the Purcellville Cannons are in another rain delay. Cavaliers lead that game 5-2 as Tomas Sanchez comes up to bat here in the fourth. The Stanton Braves lead against the Strasburg River Bandits 2-1 in the bottom of the third. The Charlottesville Tom Sox gone off to a massive lead. It's 7-1 right now in the bottom of the second here for the Tom Sox. That one is fouled off on the first pitch. 0-1 as Watson's back out there. When we take this wide shot here, you can really see that the rain is definitely starting to do a little bit of a number here on the dirt, but it's not going heavy enough for the umpire to even think about calling it yet. So we are going to keep on rolling here in Front Royal as Watson gets ready, kicks, and deals. And that one is lined by Sanchez over the head at Camp and into left field. That's going to be Capozzi out there to collect it up, not allow Sanchez to get more than one bag. Camp tried to make a move for it, but just could not grab it, and Sanchez is aboard. That is the third hit that the River Bandits have had here today. And this, they had runners on the corners, but Watson was able to deny them in the second, and then went 1-2-3 in the third. As now it's going to be Ratliff up to bat. Ratliff 0 for 1 tonight. As we are moving very quickly here through this game. We're already in the top of the fourth. Rain has kind of slowed down a bit from the looks of it. Still very overcast here in Front Royal. As Watson's looking to try and get this inning rolling. That one in the dirt as Mosley's able to snag it. 1-0. Again, coming to you from Bing Crosby Stadium. Make sure you follow our Facebook at FR Cardinals to stay up to date on everything the Cardinals are doing. This pitch from Watson is fouled off there by Ratliff. 1-1 now the count here. Ratliff so far this season has been batting .273, 3 hits to this point of the season. It's only his 5th game so far. So a newer River Bandit trying to get things rolling. 1-1 the count right now here. Watson kicks and deals. That one is lined down the right field side but going foul. A hard foul ball. 1-2 now. With no outs. Double play possibility here with Sanchez over at first right now. And Watson has looked strong here through 3 innings. Looking to get through this 4th inning, no problem. Pitch here from Watson in the dirt. Mosley got away from him, can't find it. And Watson had to go in to collect it. And that allows Tomas Sanchez to get to second. And that means no more opportunity for a double play. Mosley thought it went to the right of him. And it went up and to the left of him. And now Tomas Sanchez will be at second with a 2-2 count here on Ratliff. So no double play opportunity now. And that's a huge play that is now lost here for Front Royal to go from no outs to 2 outs in an instant. Watson looks down at Sanchez, kicks and deals. One that is lined down the right field side but also going foul. Goes into the concourse, hopefully not to my car. We're going to remain here at 2-2. And the on-deck circle is going to be Wilson, the first baseman. Ryan Wilson from Middle Georgia College. Ratliff out of William Carey University. The pitch here from Watson is upstairs for a ball. 3-2 now. That was a curveball that missed. Did not go down hard enough. Full count now with no outs. Big pitch here for Watson here on Ratliff. Do not want to give up the walk here and give the River Bandits a huge opportunity to do something. Watson takes a little check on Sanchez. Looks at him again. Kicks and deals. And that one was fouled off. Looks like Ratliff fouled it off into his foot. Full count here. Watson kicks and deals. That one's little bouncer that is over the head of the shortstop. McAloos could not grab it, and here comes the first run of the day, and it will be Sanchez being able to come in to score. Ratliff is over there to first with ease, and that is a rough way to give up the first run if you're Front Royal. as it is now 1-0 here for Woodstock. That one bounced right over the head of McAloo's and went into the outfield. That was a tough play to make on the ball. And Preston Ratliff is aboard as they will now bring up Wilson. And that first pitch is upstairs for a ball. It's now 1-0 Woodstock here in the top of the fourth as the River Bandits are looking to split this doubleheader. Do not want to lose both. They need to find a way to get this game in, but the Cardinals, they now need to find a way to respond as Ryan Wilson is up. Wilson 0 for 1 tonight, got struck out last time we saw him. With Ratliff hanging out at first right now. That pitch in the dirt, Mosley able to smother it very quickly, making it 2-0. Watson had a strong first 3 innings. Now here in the fourth, kind of struggling here a bit here to start. Give up a single, and then Sanchez able to score, and then Ratliff got a single as well. Back-to-back singles. And it's 1-0 Woodstock right now. Watson taking a second, looks at Ratliff, kicks, and another ball. 3-0 here now for Watson. Not what you want to be seeing here out of your starting pitcher. We do see some action starting to happen in the Cardinals bullpen. I can't pick out who it is yet, but I think Clint Marsh is starting to see that Watson might be at the end of his game. And that one's in there for a strike. Wilson thought it was outside, but no, it will be in there, 3-1. Here in the top of the fourth, again, this is a doubleheader, game 2, so this is a 7-inning game. Watson kicks and deals. That one's fouled off right into the Cardinal dugout. Almost hit, looked like Clint Marsh and Dylan Stowell, 2 of our coaches. Full count now here for Watson against Wilson. They are in a battle right now. Watson trying to end it right here, trying to get this strikeout. Watson taking a second, kicks and deals, and it's inside. Now will be ball 4, and Wilson will be able to take the walk over to first base. And now we're going to have runners at first and second here for Stuyvesant to come on up. Stuyvesant got a single and then got stranded on third in the second. Looking to try and keep that going. Cardinals are Watson kind of falling apart as the Cardinals are feeling the pressure right now. As the rain has stopped here in Front Royal, but Watson not in a good spot right now. Already giving up 1 run. They have runners on first and second with no outs. Need to get something here. Just get an out, honestly. As that one's bunted into the netting and foul. Make it 0-1 here for Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant on the season so far. He's been batting .250, gotten 11 hits, 10 runs, a double to his name, a home run, and 10 RBIs with 10 walks. As Watson taking a second, trying to just get under control. Pitch here, another squared up bunt, but fouled off again. 0-2. Stuyvesant really trying to find that bunt, see if he can squeeze it in there to get himself over to first, but he keeps on fouling them off, and he's frustrated with himself right now. He doesn't even have a stolen base right now. Trying to get something here. 0-2 right now with 0 outs here for Watson. Top of the fourth, already 1-0. Runners on first and second right now here for the River Bandits as they have a huge chance to open this door. And that one's downstairs for a ball, 1-2. 1-2 right now here with 0 outs. Watson trying to just get something going. Get a strikeout, get an out, maybe a double play possibility, definitely there. Squares up to bunt again. That one is fair. Watson gonna go get the out at first, and he does successfully. But both runners do advance. It was a successful sacrifice bunt there by Stuyvesant. Watson able to collect it, but Wilson to second. Ratliff gets over to third, and as now that will bring up Robbie O'Neill, the catcher. O'Neill singled and then stole second, but was left at second in the second. Left on second in the second. He's been batting .222 to this point in the season. Looking to try and cash in right here now with 1 out. It also eliminated a double play possibility. Pitch here from Watson is outside for a ball. Make it 1-0. Again, you have Ratliff over at third. You have Wilson at second. O'Neill at the plate right now. Ford now in the on-deck circle after him. A big chance here for Woodstock to really blow this game open. That one fouled off there by O'Neill. Like I mentioned countless times, we'll probably mention a ton more. A packed house here at the Bing tonight. Not an empty seat at all. I couldn't even find anywhere to sit. Nowhere to squeeze in any more people. 1-1 right now. The pitch here from Watson is sent a mile high into center field. O'Sabin trying to track it, and he will have it for the out right there. And here comes a run in to score. That's going to be Ratliff getting in there in time as both runners advance successfully. O'Neal flies out to O'Sabin. Wilson gets to third, but Ratliff is able to score, and the River Bandits have doubled their lead. It's 2-0 now here in the top of the fourth. And there comes Clint Marsh. This might very well be the end of Watson's run. Watson had a strong outing here today, and he's going to take the ball, and that will end Watson's time. We're going to take a step away. When we come back, we will have the new pitcher for you. We'll be right back.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step in the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services. Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal, 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about.
Pitching change here for the Front Royal Cardinals. Now pitching from the University of North Carolina, Asheville, number 15, Bryce Fisher. Fisher is a lefty as well, so sticking with the lefty, he's a junior from Kings Mountain, North Carolina. This season, he's 3-0 with a 2.93 ERA. This is his sixth game. He started one, pitched for 15 and a third, gotten 10 strikeouts, given up 8 walks and 12 hits. This is his second season as a Cardinal as well, and he was one of our All-Stars. The final stats here for Watson. He went 3 2/3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 walk, got 4 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs. He is also responsible for the runners currently on, and that is Wilson over at third right now. So if Wilson scores, that will be charged to Watson. A good move. I feel like this is the right time to pull out Watson. You could tell that he was starting to fall apart. He was definitely kind of at the end of his day. And Bryce Fisher, one of the best pitchers in this arsenal that the Cardinals have. And they bring him in to try and end this fourth inning and deny the River Bandits any more runs. And to reset you, we currently have Wilson over at third. He got aboard thanks to a walk. As now it is going to be the third baseman, Austin Ford, who is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. As Bryce Fisher comes in here to pitch now here for the Cardinals. With 2 outs, runner on third right now. First pitch on Ford is in the dirt. Mosley is able to collect it for a ball. It will be 1-0. 1-0 right now here with 2 outs. Cardinals trying to get their bats back to the plate. Due up for the Cardinals is going to be Mosley, Capozzi, and McAloose. Pitch there is a big swing and a miss by Ford. Make it 1-1. Cardinals trying to do everything they can. I do like this change. Fisher is one of my more favorite pitchers here that the Cardinals have. I like a lot of the pitchers that they have, but Fisher's been very consistent for them. That one's a little chopper that McAloose is going to be able to collect. The throw to first is in there in time, and that will end the inning. Cardinals able to get out of trouble there. But the River Bandits are able to do some damage as they get 2 runs in as after the top of the fourth. It's now Woodstock 2, Front Royal 0.
As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit BrodyMichaelFoundation.com and remember to hashtag #BeLikeBrody.
I'd like to thank tonight's game sponsor, the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County. Thank you for sponsoring your Front Royal Cardinals. As due up for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 4th as they look to find a way to respond. First up is going to be Mason Mosley, followed by Capozzi and McAloos. And that one is sent into right field, but going foul. That was a hard hit ball, but nowhere close to being fair. Mosley, last time we saw him, he grounded out to the second baseman. Looking to try and do a bit better here as Walsh is back out there for another inning of work. That one sent a mile high into center field, tracking and grabbed there by Sanchez at the track to make it one away now. That one was hit hard. Fans thought it was going to be out here for a second. I thought it was going to be gone for a second, but unfortunately no, as it didn't make it all the way out of here. So that'll be quickly one away as Nick Capozzi is going to come up now. Capozzi tonight, he is 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning when we saw him last. We're looking to try and do a bit better here as Walsh is really settled in now. And that first pitch is in there in the dirt for a ball and make it 1-0. Make sure you follow the Cardinals on Twitter at FR Cardinals to stay up to date on the Cardinals inside and outside of the stadium. Walsh moving very quickly. That one is lined by Capozzi and in the gap, collected by the right fielder. And they'll be in there for a base hit. As Capozzi is aboard, able to get some redemption for himself, and he will be on first. After the Cardinals had a 1-2-3 inning with the top of the order, it's going to bring up Michael McAloos. McAloos batting .286 this season, grounded out to the third baseman last time. Looking to get the bats rolling here, trying to respond to Woodstock's 2 runs. First pitch in there for a strike. In Game 1, where the River Bandits struck first, the Cardinals responded with some runs of their own. River Bandits got 1, and the Cardinals got 2, and then they did not look back. So we're going to see what the Cardinals can do here. McAloos will take that one for a strike. It will be 0-2. The on-deck circle is also Cam Douglas after McAloos. McAloos playing at shortstop tonight. They're going to go check up on Capozzi, and he is safe over there at first. Walsh has really looked strong. I was expecting another big bat game after the first game we had, but the pitching here from both sides has been strong. That one outside for a ball. I wouldn't call it a pitching duel yet, but it's been strong pitching here from both sides. As the River Bandits are looking to try and split this doubleheader against Front Royal. The pitch here from Walsh is in the dirt for a ball. Make it 2-2 now. 2-2 with 1 out. You have Capozzi over at first right now for McAloos with Cam Douglas in the on-deck circle right now here. Pitcher from Walsh is inside. Strike 3 called on the curveball. Good framing there by O'Neill. A good pitch by Walsh, freezing McAloos for the strikeout. First strikeout on the night for him. What a time to get it. As here comes Cam Douglas now. Douglas, the second best bat the Cardinals have, been batting .321. Last time we saw him, he got a single and was stranded at first. As Walsh, after a bumpy first, really did settle down. Tried to get Capozzi again at first. Almost did as he was trying to run back. And was like maybe half a second away from being out, if not closer. pitch here from Walsh is in there for a strike. It's going to be 0-1. Next pitch here from Walsh is upstairs, called ball. All right, taking a look at what both teams have up here over the next week. We mentioned that they both have off tomorrow. Woodstock has their doubleheader against Covington on Thursday. Friday, they're on the road taking on the Charlottesville Tom Sox. And it's in there. The throw to second on a stolen bag, and he is out. Capozzi could not get in there in time, and that will end the inning. Caught stealing to end the inning. And that is how this fourth inning will come to an end. Woodstock leads it 2-0 here over the Front Royal Cardinals.
Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com. Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs, as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412.
Top of the fifth here at the Bing. Due up for the River Bandits is going to be Joy, Stinson, and Smith, as Bryce Fisher comes back out to try and continue his outing. Going to continue to look at a schedule after I was very rudely interrupted, not going to lie. River Bandits will be in Charlottesville on Friday. That game will be starting at 7 as Fisher kicks in, deals the first pitch here. It's a big swing and a miss by Joy. Saturday, they are at home taking on the Waynesboro Generals. That game at 7. Sunday, they hit the road again and take on the Culpeper Cavaliers. That game will be starting at 7. And Monday, they're at home taking on the Covington Lumberjack at 7. Pitch here from Fisher is lined into third base, and Camp can't get it. Capozzi will be out there to collect it up in left field. Another one that just was able to find a way past Camp. Unlucky again there over at third. Joy will be successfully aboard again. The fifth hit on the night here for the River Bandits. As for the Cardinals schedule, Thursday they hit the road to take on the Waynesboro Generals. That game will be at 7 as R.J. Stinson comes up now. Friday they will be on the road taking on the Stanton Braves at 7 o'clock in Stanton. Saturday they hit the road to take on the Newmarket Rebels. That game will be at 7. Sunday they are at home again after a long time away to take on the Harrisburg Turks with that game at 7. And Monday they will be at home again playing the Waynesboro Generals at 7. So I'm going to be traveling around a lot here over the rest of this week. Fisher, the pitch here, squared up to bunt, but called foul. That one was fair for a moment, but then bounced foul behind Stinson. Stinson tonight is 0 for 2. He with a grounder and a flyout to this point. Fisher trying to stop the bleeding here, get this game under control. And they really need some support from the Cardinals bats right now, as Walsh has really been on them tonight. Had a bumpy first, but really got it under control. That one skied a mile high in center field. O'Sabin tracking, and O'Sabin will have it for that out right there. Make it 2 away now. Excuse me, not 2 away, 1 away. So O'Sabin was able to successfully collect that one up on Stinson to make it 1 out.
Now batting number 8, Hunter Smith.
So here comes Hunter Smith now with 1 out. You still have Joy hanging out at first. That was a hard hit ball by Stinson, but O'Sabin was all over it right away. First pitch here from Fisher is lined right over at Camp. Throw to second in time. Throw to first is not in time. Smith able to leg it out just in time, so they get 1 out, not the other, but they get the lead man Good throw over to Harris at second, able to get Joy out, but Smith able to get aboard thanks to a fielder's choice. That one was close, though. I will give it that. I personally thought he was out. Maybe Ruff couldn't get his foot on there. Maybe Ruff pulled his foot off, but I think Smith did get there just barely in time, as it will now be Tomas Sanchez. Sanchez tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and then scored in the fourth. And the 2 runs in the fourth are all the scoring we've had in this game to this point. Fisher now with 2 outs and a runner still over at first. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. And to give you an idea, Smith so far this season, he has stolen I believe he hasn't stolen any bases yet. No, he hasn't. And that pitch is going to be outside for a ball and make it 2-0 as it's getting more and more overcast here in Front Royal. We had a little rain earlier, but it stopped, and we're continuing to go. 2-0 the count right now. As Fisher kicks and deals, and that one is outside for a ball. It will be 3-0. The count right now here for Fisher, trying to get this last out on Sanchez with Ratliff in the on-deck circle. Ratliff and Sanchez were the only 2 guys who were able to score. The pitch here is in there for a strike. Sanchez squared up to bunt for a moment, but decided to pull off. 3-1 the count right now. 3-1 with 2 outs here for Fisher as he is trying to get out of here. The runner goes, and that one is sent a mile high into left field. Capozzi's just watching, and it is gone. Tomas Sanchez just sent that one out of here. And the River Bandits have just doubled their lead. It is now 4-0 Woodstock. An absolute missile getting out of here in a hurry. I felt how hard he crushed that ball. I could feel it, and it was out of here. And it was able to get over the pesky net, and it is gone. And just like that, the River Bandits have now doubled their lead. It is 4-0 Woodstock. So game 1, we saw the Cardinals really being able to find the ball, getting on top of the Woodstock pitchers. Here in the second game, we've seen most likely the exact opposite. As the River Bandits have been able to be on the ball, as they've doubled their lead now. It's 4-0 with Ratliff coming up now. Fisher was able to almost get out of that inning with no damage, but gave up a 2-run bomb by Sanchez. As that first pitch on Ratliff is in there for a ball, make it 1-0. The next pitch here from Fisher is sent a mile high in foul territory. Camp is tracking. Camp cannot get there as it goes out of play. 1-1 the count now here on Ratliff. And I did just learn that I just checked our social media. We are at capacity, so we have a full house here in Bing Crosby here tonight. Absolutely packed. We love to see the packed house here at the Bing. 1-1 the count right now here for Fisher. This pitch is in there for a strike. Good pitch there. Looked like a strong slider that was able to get in there. That is exactly what Fisher needed right there. Getting some strong pitches in there. This pitch here from Fisher is a big swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Ratliff goes down swinging, but the damage is done thanks to Tomas Sanchez with a 2-run blast to double the lead for Woodstock, as it is now the River Bandits 4, the Cardinals 0. We'll be right back.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services. Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about.
Pitching change here for the Woodstock River Bandits. Now pitching is going to be number 19, Moses Brown, the fifth from the University of North Carolina, Pembroke, a junior from Newport News, Virginia. Walsh was able to go a strong 4 innings, gave up no runs and gave up 4 hits. Got 1 strikeout, and I don't believe he walked any guys either. No, he did not give up no walks. A strong outing here from Walsh as he is pulled after 4 innings. So both teams have now made the calls to the bullpen. As will be Moses Brown coming in to take over here for the Woodstock River Bandits on the mound as he has to face off against Cam Douglas, Carter Ruff, and Hayden Harris. Moses Brown so far is 1-1 this season with a 3.3 ERA. 11 games so far this season. 16.1 ERA, 16 and a third innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 11 walks, and 10 hits given up to this point in the season. As the first pitch here from Moses Brown is upstairs for a ball. Walsh looked really strong. Let's see how this call to the bullpen goes. His win was against... He was able to get his win in his debut against the Newmarket Rebels on June 2nd and got the loss against the Cardinals. That one sent a mile high into right field. And Ratliff is tracking, and he will have it for that first out right here. That one was a hard hit ball by Douglas. They've had a lot of those, but none of them have been able to get out of here just yet. As I believe the rain has returned a bit. Another light shower here in Front Royal. So here comes Carter Ruff. So Moses Brown able to get that first out very quickly. Just what they needed here in the bottom of the 5th. Cardinals need to find some way to get things going as dark clouds continue to make their way in. That one's a little chopper over to the shortstop, Joy. The throw to first is in there in plenty of time. Another pitch, another out here for Brown, making it look like clockwork, him and his defense are, as Ruff quickly goes down, and they'll bring up Hayden Harris, and we are quickly down to 2 outs. As it'll be Hayden Harris. Harris tonight is 0 for 1 to this point. Looking to try and change his fortune right here. Cardinals need to try and change their fortune as a whole. First pitch is a big swing and a miss there by Harris, making it 0-1 here. There's no action in the Cardinals bullpen. We can't see the River Bandits bullpen. And that pitch is got away there from O'Neal. That one was off the plate, 1-1 now. I was able to pick out that Moses Brown was in now because he's a righty and Walsh was a lefty. So the lefty-lefty matchup is over now. We have a lefty and a righty now in. And that pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. As Moses Brown trying to end this inning right here. And that's a big swing and a miss there by Harris, 2-2 now. Little update for you on what's happening around the Valley League. The Purcellville Cannons Culpeper Cavalier game has started up again. It's 6-3 now for the Cavaliers in the top of the 7th. That's game 1 of their doubleheader. The Winchester Royals were able to end it against the Harrisburg Turks. That one is smacked up high into right field as the rain is coming down hard now as Ratliff grabs it to end the inning there. That will be the end of 5. The score is now Woodstock 4, Front Royal 0. We'll take a step away.
At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the volunteer fire department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag #LiveLikeLogan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, there are no players on the field. We have now gone into a rain delay, unfortunately, so we're going to stay right here. We're going to have some ads running. We're going to be checking in with you guys periodically. We are in a rain delay. We don't know how long this delay will last, as everyone is taking shelter under our roof right now. So we're going to be in and out, keeping you posted on where we are right now. We just finished the 5th inning. Woodstock now leads it 4-0 here over the Front Royal Cardinals in this doubleheader. We're going to give you an idea of what's going around the rest of the league right now. Like I mentioned, it is now 4-6 in the Cannons Culpeper game, with the Culpeper Cavaliers leading 6-4 in the top of the 7th. The Stanton Braves and the Strasburg Express are tied at 5 in the top of the 4th. The Charlottesville Tom Sox are way ahead of the Waynesboro Generals right now, 11-2 in the top of the 4th. The Winchester Royals were able to secure the win against the Harrisburg Turks 5-3 in that game. The Covington Lumberjacks secured Game 1 of their doubleheader over the Newmarket Rebels 7-0. Game 2 right now, the Lumberjacks are also able to secure 7-2 as well, as the Cavaliers and the Cannons do have a second game scheduled as well, which should be happening very soon. We're in a rain delay here. We're going to keep you guys posted on how things are going. We'll be in and out. We're going to keep you posted as we are in a rain delay. The score as we head in this delay is the Woodstock 4, Front Royal 0. We'll be back in a bit, y'all.
If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. The local Front Royal State Farm agent is Ellen Adders, and she can be reached at 540-635-3336. State Farm is a proud sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals. In 1968, the Concerned Hotline was created to combat the high suicide rate in Winchester, as it was double the national average at the time. Their mission is to help those in a time of need and create a welcoming community for these people. Concerned Hotline relies on donations and volunteers to be able to continue their operation at the scale they are. So far, they have served over 200,000 just in the Winchester and Front Royal areas alone. If you are interested in volunteering for this fantastic organization or want to donate, please visit concernhotline.org.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services.
Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about.
Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com.
Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs, as they offer peace of mind one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services.
Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about.
Welcome back. There's a live look at what the Bing looks like right now. It is coming down hard right now. One of my colleagues said they just saw lightning, so we might be stuck in this rain delay for a while. The tarp hasn't gone on the field just yet, but you can see the tarps on the mound and at home plate, and then you could look and you could just see that parts of the dirt are flooded. We don't have an official determination on if this game is going to be called or not, as the fans await to see what is going to happen. Here's a closer look at the mound and at home plate. You can see the dirt's flooded. The warning track has a lot of standing water. It's kind of unclear on how long it's going to sit here for a while. We've been told it could be here for the next 30 minutes. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait and see just what happens. When this game was suspended, we had just finished 5 innings. It was Woodstock 4, Front Royal 0. Bryce Fisher was going out to try and warm up for his 6th inning, but he was told to come back, and that we could see the field umpire was waving his arm, saying that we're going to call the game here. So we're still in this rain delay as we're entering the top of the 6th. We're still unclear on what will be happening. We're going to keep you posted on any updates that we receive, as we're in a rain delay right now here after 5 innings here at Bing Crosby Stadium. The score when the game was suspended was Woodstock 4, Front Royal 0. We'll be back in a bit.
At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the volunteer fire department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag Live Like Logan. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. The local Front Royal State Farm agent is Ellen Adders, and she can be reached at 540-635-3336. State Farm is a proud sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals. In 1968, the Concerned Hotline was created to combat the high suicide rate in Winchester, as it was double the national average at the time. Their mission is to help those in a time of need and create a welcoming community for these people. Concerned Hotline relies on donations and volunteers to be able to continue their operation at the scale they are. So far, they have served over 200,000 just in the Winchester and Front Royal areas alone. If you are interested in volunteering for this fantastic organization or want to donate, please visit concernhotline.org. As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit BrodyMichaelFoundation.com and remember to hashtag BeLikeBrody. Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com. Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412. Expertise. They ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services. Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal, 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. Media Services, they have a ton of is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services. Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal, 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have just received word from the umpires that the game has been final. They are calling the game here after 5 innings. So that is going to be your ball game. After 5 innings, the final score is Woodstock 4, Front Royal 0. The loss tonight was going to go to Rain Watson. He went 3 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, gave up 2 runs. The win tonight is going to go to Alex Walsh. He went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, gave out 1 strikeout, no walks, and no runs tallied. We are still waiting to see if we're going to have fireworks here at the Bing tonight, as we're going to show you the final tally. The River Bandits ended with 4 runs off of 6 hits and no errors. As for Front Row, they ended with no runs off of 4 hits and no errors. As you can see it pouring down here, we're going to give you a good look at the infield. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but The first baseline is very muddy. It looks like it's kind of on the water. Infield looks like it's underwater. So does third baseline. A lot of water here as the Bing starts to clear on out. Game 1 ended in favor of the Cardinals 10-1. Game 2 will go to the River Bandits with a final score of 4-0 here after 5 innings as everyone is starting to make their way out. That is going to conclude our game here tonight here in Front Row with everyone here with the Front Row Cardinals organization and the Woodstock River Bandits. I thank you for joining this live stream here of Game 2 of this doubleheader. I wish you a happy July 4th and a safe drive home for everyone that's here, and enjoy your July 4th. The Front Row Cardinals are back in action on Thursday as they will be on the road taking on the Waynesboro Generals. That game will be starting at 7. And as for the Woodstock River Bandits, they will be on the road on Thursday for another doubleheader as they will be taking on the Covington Lumberjacks. Game 1 will be starting at 4. Game 2 will be starting at 7. Check in with the Front Row Cardinals Instagram and the Woodstock River Bandits Instagram to stay up to date on all updates for both respective games. One last look around the Valley League before we sign off. Culpeper was able to win their Game 1 against Percival 6-4. Charlottesville is running away with the game right now. It's 13-3 against Waynesboro. Strasburg and Stanton have now been delayed due to rain. They were 5-5 when they got delayed. Covington was able to take both games in their doubleheader against Newmarket 7-0 and 7-2. Winchester won their game against the Harrisburg Turks 5-3. And Front Royal and Woodstock split this doubleheader. Front Royal won Game 1 10-1. Woodstock win Games 2 4-0. That's going to conclude it for everything here at Bing Crosby Stadium. Thank you for joining into this stream here on Stretching It or the World Examiner. I'm signing off for now. We'll see you on Sunday for our home game against the Harrisburg Turks. But until then, I'm Ben Goldring, and I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your evening.